Hello everybody, welcome to Kick Update. Two huge calls in the Premier League at the moment. First of all, Mo Salah being dropped by Arne Slot. He's been speaking about that. Should it be a long-term thing for Salah, or should he be straight back in the team against Sunderland? Also, Thomas Frank calling out the Spurs fans for booing his players. Could that be the beginning of the end? Well, we'll get into it because I think that first of all around Mo Salah, I think he's a fantastic player. Whether he can be a fantastic player again or not, this is a big call by Arne Slot to drop him against West Ham, a justified one, especially with Real Madrid's precarious situation with Ancelotti, where there's a ready-made replacement if Slot doesn't turn things around soon. Looking at that West Ham performance, it was a key win for Liverpool, but did they look better without Salah? Going away from home, keeping a clean sheet with Gakpo and Diaz as the wide players, there was more structure, synergy and organisational strength than when Salah's in the side. Let's be honest, if he's not scoring or assisting, he's not providing defensive work either. So is this a short-term stopgap with Salah going straight back in against Sunderland, or something more long-term? The question to you, do you bring him back or leave him on the bench? I mentioned a few weeks ago that you don't want to disrespect Salah too much. He's a Liverpool legend. But here's what Slot said. He's disciplined. He knows what he's got to do to stay fit. He's a professional player. It's a fair assumption to say that he wasn't happy. That's a normal reaction. And to say it mildly, he's been an outstanding player for the club, and we know that he will stay professional. The reality, do you reinstate him or keep him out? AFCON is coming up, and Liverpool face Arsenal around January 8th. Unless Egypt crash out early, Salah will miss that game in the knockouts. Slot has to prioritise survival. If his team concedes fewer goals without Salah boosting win chances, then he must do what's best for him and Liverpool. If Salah's gone for a month anyway and the team's winning without him, resist rushing him back. It depends on training ground vibes. If the drop sparks the real Salah to return, he has to play next. Slot's in a strong spot because they won without him. It's not like dropping him led to a loss. You'd hope it reignites him, making the team better. If not, stick with the current setup. AFCON buys time, no rush to throw him in. If he's performing, pick him for the goals and assists. But if the team's winning without him and he's off soon, maintain the status quo. My take? Don't start him against Sunderland. It's risky. You could slot him in at home in Anfield, and he might respond. But reward the team that earned the clean sheet and result against West Ham by starting them. If it's tight, sub Salah on and hope he's transformed. Slot must prioritise himself and Liverpool. Losing to Sunderland could reignite job pressure. No player is bigger than the club. If they're underperforming and the team's struggling, sometimes you need a sacrificial lamb. It's on Salah to seize his chance and return to his best level. As for Thomas Frank, we've got the watch. Along tonight, Newcastle vs Spurs. I don't fancy Spurs at all. Newcastle wins, piling pressure on Frank. He's called out fans booing Vicario, saying they're not true Tottenham fans. That's a bold statement. We've seen Liverpool fans boo Trent. Are they not proper fans? Fans have booed before. Does that make them invalid? We can't dictate fan behaviour. Football's a diverse community where everyone's welcome. You might disagree with comments, but it doesn't strip fan status. We say things in the heat of the moment. I've done it on the United stand. But as a manager losing games, telling fans they're not true supporters alienates them further when you're already losing support. It's dangerous. Spurs are dreadful dropping home games. Fans invest money and time in something they care about more than any manager or player. They support the club. They don't take manager criticism well. We've seen it at United. Managers are replaceable custodians, not arbiters of fandom. I get why Frank says it. He rates Vicario, likes him, and hates seeing him suffer from boos, especially if others deserve it more. He's defending his player, but don't argue with fans when you're weak, not winning, likely losing tonight, pressure mounting. It's too early to sack Frank. He has a massive, near impossible job, but Spurs fans have rights to protest and express opinions. Booing isn't the worst, it's dissatisfaction. When managers or owners pit against fans, using players as pawns in chess, that's wrong. Fans boo performances, not players personally, which ties to team results and club direction. That's on ownership. Instead of saying it's unacceptable, self-reflect. You select players, set up teams, bear responsibility. Spurs' core issue is identity. Fans see the stadium, the name, and think they should do better. I agree. You might not like booing, but you can't say it makes someone not a true fan. Everyone expresses differently. That's my view. Get your comments in. We've got watch-alongs tonight and tomorrow for midweek fixtures. Thoughts on Frank saying you're not a true fan for booing? On Salah, start him, bench him, or reinstate. I say keep him out. See how the team goes. It sends a merit-based message. No one's bigger than the club. If he shines when given a shot, he stays. For now, stick with winners to secure games. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll speak to you on the next one.